Hey, Hanan,
Yeah.
I see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people have different kinds of hobbies,
Mm-hmm.
so many things.
Yes.
I only like Beyblade. Do you what kind of hobbies do you have?
Okay lah. To be honest, Beyblade X is not my main hobby. Yes.
Then what's your main hobby?
My main hobby used to be building Gunplas.
Used to be.
It is still, but this one is become like hobby already. So right now is Beyblade X. Main hobby, side hobby is Gundam.
Oh.
So yes, I'm very excited for this guest actually.
Alright, speaking of hobby kan, today we have someone who is obsessed with hobby, someone cool. Our guest.
Interesting.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
interesting. And we will invite him. But biju saya tak masuk frame.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, but let's do our introduction first.
最強プロダクション
Assalamualaikum and konnichiwa.
Hello and good afternoon.
Makin lama kita hook ni Hanan.
Yes. It's been a while since I do podcast, okay?
Alright,
Yes.
I'm Beyblade Dark from New Zito.
I'm Han Blader from Neo Zito as well.
Okay,
And this is
Mam Bebe Podcast, episode 11.
14.
Huh?
14.
14? No, you want to do reverse what just now? No.
Episode 14.
Oh, 14.
Lama.
Episode tak tahu. Jangan potong. Tak apa.
14. It's 14.
14.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
This is how we roll, bro.
Yes.
Okay.
So that our guest, is it a Blader guest today?
No, today. Wait.
Thank you lah.
Apa ni siapa lu?
Okay.
Ya Allah, Han. Habis skrip masuk tu sampai.
Sorry. Excited, very exciting.
Alright, thank you so much.
For Robot Cafe.
Radia.
For sponsor this one. Yeah.
Abang Kamal, thank you so much for giving us the space.
And we can't forget Psycho Production to make this
Psycho
podcast happen. And we can't forget our Psycho Production cast behind us to do recording for us as well. And we can't forget Beyblade Dark.
Yes. Then New Zito,
our
beloved clan.
Our clan, yes.
Alright, so hari ni siapa kita dia Nan?
I don't know, you tell me. Is he a Blader guest today?
I wouldn't say that he's not a blader,
Alright.
but not really like 100% blader because he's doing so many things. This and but he's like a hobby enthusiast lah, a lot of collectors, a lot of collecting, and then the content creator juga. Okay, and mainly the content focus on toys, and then he started collecting at a very young age. And then dia ada juga marketing business. Dia mainly focusing on toy brand marketing and hobby related event marketing. But sometimes dia ada juga buat marketing for F&B, and currently in a long-term contract with some businesses. Special person ni. Because dia agak famous.
Very famous also. I see him a lot in TikTok, short reels, everything. When it comes to toy reviewing.
Yeah. If it comes to toys, he will definitely be there. If you are at TikTok and the handle is toy, the search is toy. According to him, they just start with normal branding, making social media videos for small businesses, but slowly start to expand in the F&B sector and focusing now in toys and hobby related stuff. So very interesting character. And then dia ada cover juga Beyblade once in a while. Because Beyblade can also be considered as a toy. Collectibles. So whatever anything under the sun that can be collected, he's there. Okay, so we want to know a little bit because I'm super focused in Beyblade, so I'm interested to know
more about other toys and figurines and
and how does he juggle all these different kinds of toys collection at the same time. Let's welcome everyone.
Gordon.
Hi Gordon.
Hi. Thank you. Okay.
Welcome to Membebe Podcast, Gordon. So, Gordon,
Introduce
tell us-
yourself.
Yeah, introduce yourself. Tell us.
Nak intro TikTok.
We want the intro. Kita nak intro tu. Kita nak intro tu.
His famous intro.
Holy moly, dan selamat datang ke Dunia Podcast.
Membebe Podcast. Yes. Sorry alamat.
Intro, nama saya Gordon. So basically saya adalah seorang content creator lah. Basically content creator doing about toys. Actually started on a very young age. Very young age, and then sekarang more on marketing, like tolong brand toys yang lain untuk buat marketing, something like that lah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so generally, you have your own company or brand, or what do you?
Basically my own company lah, you can
your
call
own
it.
company.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And what makes you become so interested with toys collection and things like this?
Collectible items. all those.
Collectible items.
Yeah.
Collectible items, because started like masa dulu lah, yang masa kita kecil-kecil kan, kita tak mampu nak beli toys yang kita nampak kat shopping mall. Kita tengok Gundam kan, kita mampu tengok je, tak mampu beli. Tengok Nerf gun kat TV commercial kan dulu, toys TV commercial semua dia ada, kita mampu tengok je.
Fulfilling childhood punya.
Fulfilling childhood punya dreams lah. Then slowly kita dah dapat part time. Lama-lama kita beli satu, beli dua, beli tiga, and then become unstoppable. Lagi-lagi sebab parents is stopping me from buying toys, like study. Lagilah dia meningkatkan saya punya urge nak beli lagi.
Repressed desire. Okay. Alright, so you don't focus on any specific toys, you just collect whatever it is.
Whatever I think is cool.
Everything is cool,
I
huh?
see. So can you name some of the range of the collections that you have?
Okay, first, since you guys are focused on Beyblade, I collect a lot of Beyblade stuff. I started from Beyblade Breakers,
Okay.
from the Dranzer,
Betul. Yeah.
the Storm Dragoon. I have all the collection of that, and then because Beyblade X looks really nice, so basically whatever it comes out, I just have to get it.
We saw some of your Beyblade X videos as well.
Actually, I don't really have too much time to cover it all. Actually, I kind of collected it already, including all the B4 limited and all those kind.
Okay, other than Beyblade, what else do
Other
you
than
collect?
Beyblade, we got TCG,
TCG,
like
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Vanguard, that kind of stuff. We got remote control cars like
RC cars, all
RC
those,
cars
yeah.
from Tamiya. Back in the days, I used to play with those that you have to put in like the fuel. The Doom Sky. Nitro. And then that kind. And then of course, the community is getting smaller, and then I shifted to Mini 4WD, which is Tamiya. And then because I really like the experience, saya sangat suka pasang Tamiya tu. Saya pun slowly lah, pasang-pasang ni best lah. Baik, kita cuba pasang Gundam. Habis racun. Habis. Saya punya backlog dah boleh jadi macam shop dah sekarang. Kena ada warehouse baru boleh cukup kita masukkan. Dan lama kelamaan makin tua sebab makin tak ada masa lah. Macam dulu kita muda-muda sekolah-sekolah, uni-uni adalah masa kita pasang Gundam semua kan. Sekarang umur kita pun dah 30 lebih, dah kahwin semua, masa nak pasang pun dah makin tak ada kan. Jadi kita lebih fokus kepada model yang dah siap pasang lah. For example, pandai kita ada metal build,
metal build.
sangat. And then kalau yang kat third party kit, kita pun beli whatever metal build yang dah siap pasang lah.
Because it does take a considerable amount of time for you to assemble
Model kits, all those.
Model kit, yes. Correct. Betul. Okay, so like in Malaysia punya toys and collectibles punya scene, currently in 2025, what is like the hottest things going on?
Hottest things. Currently saya nampak banyak blockies tau.
Blockies.
I think everyone I see is blockies.
Blockies punya quality, it started from like the Transformer kecil-kecil punya kan. Lepas
Macam
tu
tu kan? Tu blockies kan?
lebih kurang macam tu. It started with macam blind box. Macam blind box. And then dia started buat kit yang besar-besar.
Betul.
And then lama kelamaan diorang akan buat yang diorang dah buat yang large size punya, details pun dah mula cantik. Dan saya sangat suka yang diorang punya latest work lah from Evangelion. Details cantik. Dia started macam ni Brockies tau.
Gerobok ada Brockies guys. Nak beli aja datang gerobok. Ada ke ni nampak? Sekarang dah besar pun ada
Besar pun dah ada dah. Details cantik.
I see. So this
about the
is
size Gundam HG
HG, yes, yeah.
So it's quite hot lah nowadays.
Yeah, quite hot nowadays.
I see.
Especially the figure type.
Figure type.
The waifu type.
Understand.
Okay. Faham. Okay, Hangai, do you have any questions for Gordon? I have a question. Lebih bagi
So basically Gordon lebih suka, especially basically if you beli barang yang limited gila, would you open it and display or you just keep in a box?
Oh, I open it and display. Saya kena open, lepas tu kalau box tu dia ada tulis limited tu, saya siap frame benda tu, saya letak depan.
Mesti display lah.
Itulah cara profesional buat.
Okay.
Bukan kita buka-buka lepas tu display macam tu.
Tak, because dia value benda tu as a finished product.
Yes.
It's a work of art.
Work of art.
Yes.
Betul. But kita macam nak resell balik. So tu yang main inbox tu simpan dalam kotak je.
Wheels pun kita koyak
Okay. Alright, I just want to venture a little bit more lah. So I'm very intrigued that your ethnicity is Chinese kan?
Yeah.
Tapi you sangat fasih berbahasa Melayu.
So yes, his content is Malay.
Yeah,
he's fully fasih Malay. He's better Malay than me.
So macam interested to know like since when do you start speaking bahasa Melayu, and then is it because of your friends ke, or memang your family cakap bahasa Melayu ke?
Asal Melaka ke?
Tak, saya asal Perak.
Perak.
Maybe saya consider ayah yang started the language lah.
Your
First language tu dia dah jadi bahasa Melayu. Lepas tu lama kelamaan kita expand sikit ke bahasa Inggeris. Sebenarnya bahasa Cina saya tak bagus sangat.
Dia basically reversible aku lah. I speak broken Malay but not speak Chinese and English only.
Kalau Subang Jaya dia orang panggil banana.
Yeah, we call it banana.
Tapi banana dalam English. Ini bukan banana lah.
Banana English, luar Cina. There you go.
Banana species lain.
Banana species lain. Yes. Okay. So that means memang your family converse in bahasa Melayu.
Mostly me and my father.
You and
my grandfather.
I see. Interesting. Okay. So peminat dan fan-fan Gordon kalau wondering macam mana Gordon dia boleh cakap bahasa Melayu, rupanya dia memang start cakap dengan bapak dia.
Sekolah Melayu.
Dia pergi sekolah Melayu juga, sekolah kebangsaan.
Yeah, UKM.
UKM. UKM represent
Macam you lah. You bukan tak kerti cakap Cina.
Yelah. UKM you belajar apa? Degree?
Actually in psychologist.
Wow.
Master in developmental psychologist.
Developmental psychology.
I don't know what that means but it sounds awesome.
Wait, developmental psychology.
Ya, benda-benda ni saya gunakan dalam marketing saya. Dia orang cakap social media tak payah belajar.
Psychology to develop ideas, or is it?
No, actually I'm using psychologists to actually make a video that people wanted to see. People wanted to watch. Like kita kena tengok behavior zaman sekarang. Dia orang suka tengok video apa. What the Gen Z loves. Something like
so
that.
So you do a lot of observation juga lah.
Yeah,
from the
betul.
trends and things like that.
Analysis.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
I got a question.
You got a question.
So, lately, recently saya ada tengok yang Gordon terlibat dengan tournament
Airsoft. Is it?
It's a Nerf.
Nerf.
Yeah, Nerf.
Oh, I thought it was Airsoft.
Airsoft Malaysia is illegal, by the way.
Oh yeah. I thought he was playing Airsoft.
Baru nak name drop. Tak jadi.
Okay.
So macam mana terlibat dengan community and Holy Moly tu kumpulan Golden Joint ataupun kumpulan yang Golden buka skill.
Mana yang wording holy moly tu?
Yes.
Actually, basically, setiap kali saya kena tembak dengan nerf dart lah, saya selalu jerit holy moly.
Holy moly.
So dah lama kelamaan, dah lama main kan, dah memang dah jadi slogan.
Memang selalu main lah.
Tiba-tiba jadi slogan. Ya, memang selalu main tau. Dulu lebih aktif, sekarang dah tua sikit, stamina dah kurang sikit. Jadi
Faham.
mungkin setahun tu kita join game besar mungkin 1-2 kali je lah game besar. Game kecil tu mungkin
I
one to time.
Nerf ada community. Dia ada memang proper battle community. You
Yes.
need to have team semua.
Yeah. Actually, there's a very big team in Shah Alam, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
What's the name of the team?
Actually, you can go to their page lah, like Shah Alam Foam Dart, and then you can get to know their team more. Maybe you can join them.
Post it here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interested for my son lah, maybe.
Oh, those are pro games, by the way. They are pro games and normal family games lah.
Oh, I
Pro
see.
games are for like the bapak-bapak yang main lah.
I see. This one memang perang-perang serius punya lah.
Yeah, serious punya.
Oh, bila you main Nerf tu ada sampai gaduh-gaduh kadang-kadang?
Tak ada lah. Tapi kalau dah kena hit tu, dia tak mengaku tu lah. Ada lah sikit.
Ada.
Normal lah.
So kalau macam tu, macam mana approach?
Kalau dah kena hit satu kali, dia tak mengaku, kita bagi full auto lah. Apa lagi kan?
Okay. Faham.
Apa pandangan Golden tentang Gel Blaster?
Oh, ini is spicy topic in Malaysia. Okay, kalau pasal Jet Blaster ni,
Saya barulah juga dalam benda ni. So saya actually zero knowledge about.
Gel Blaster.
Cuba cerita sikit.
okay, actually Gel Blaster can be a big issue also because certain Gel Blaster looks like real stuff. That's the big problem. It looks like real stuff.
Like the real gun.
Yeah, like the real gun. Like technically, kenapa airsoft diharamkan di Malaysia tu sebabkan macam tu lah. Tapi perbezaan airsoft dengan Gel Blaster, airsoft tu dia besi. Lepas tu yang Gel Blaster tu dia more on some sort of composite plastic or we call that nylon lah, easier. So basically it is a very healthy sport. Sebenarnya satu sport yang sangat bagus. Dia memupukkan team play, dia meningkatkan critical thinking semua. Tapi takut ada pihak-pihak yang tidak bertanggungjawab, dia salah gunakan benda tu.
Boleh disalahgunakan?
Boleh
Sebab dia
disalahgunakan.
nampak macam real.
Yes.
Okay,
Ya, benda-benda tu yang
faham,
kita takut.
Oh, that's why dia illegal lah.
Yeah, so mostly Gel Blaster yang selalu dikatakan boleh diturun padang tu adalah Gel Blaster yang nampak macam sci-fi sikit. Something like a Nerf blaster, but it is actually a Gel Blaster.
So it's obvious that it's a Gel Blaster. So that wouldn't be an issue lah.
Yeah, but the biggest issue, it looks like a real firearm. That's the big issue.
Faham. Okay. And you ada bagi description, you juga ada jual your own customized badminton racket
Actually that one saya dah ada banyak bagi hints dah, tapi saya tak nak announce lagi. One of the main issue is selalu tak cukup stok. Sebab yang tu kita memang soft selling saja. Retail shop sajalah. Sebab first saya tak suka pakai badminton yang dah set ni berapa berat dia gitu kan. Saya always like my personal weight and then saya punya personal perfect length, perfect balance, perfect material yang saya yang pakai macam tu. And then one day saya ada satu kawan yang bagi tahu saya, kenapa awak tak buat benda ni untuk orang lain yang pakai? Sebab ramai yang pinjam raket saya masa tu, memang saya tak rasa pun nak buat untuk jual. Dia cakap, sedap weh. Something like that. Dia pun cakap, cubalah buat. Then maybe I ask the kilang to buat maybe like 50 batang, 100 batang and then try. And then it's just like,
So this one is your personalized punya
punya
material and semua yang
saya yang personalized yang akan pilih saya punya weight and balance.
And then the same one, so it's basically Gordon punya setup lah.
Saya punya setup, yes.
Gila.
Okay.
It's called Pro Speed, PROSPEED. We call it the professional speed.
Professional speed.
So you play badminton a lot as well?
Every week.
Every
I
week.
play every week.
Selalu main kat mana?
Saya main dekat the Puchong Sports Center, and then saya main dekat yang Lee Chong Wei Academy punya. Dekat mana tu
Okay.
It's like it's near the Old Klang Road.
Yes.
that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Betul dekat dengan MPE tu.
Yeah, that one.
Yes. Oh, okay. So I don't know how okay, I have a question lah. How do you juggle your time for all these different things? Because
Susah nak jaga. Serius. Dia
I
memang
buat
tengok
Beyblade
mood
satu
tau.
pun macam nak pingsan dah.
Dia memang tengok mood dah. Macam mood hari ni, nak main Tamiya lah. And then suddenly scroll internet, ada produk baru from some company like Prime One Studio keluar. Wah, ada statue baru ni. Cantik lah, order lah. Dia random macam ADHD in toys.
Faham.
Okay.
Okay, since you say you have many toys so basically macam mana urus ruang bila koleksi main banyak sangat?
Urus ruang dia. So at first I have an office. Office saya tu dikira okey lah, besar jugalah. Dan lama kelamaan, dah makin lama kotak tu makin stacking, makin banyak display pun tak ada tempat.
Sebab
saya nak
I
masuk
nampak
meja saya pun tak boleh.
Sebab I nampak dalam one of your TikTok videos, you keep adding satu bilik pula. Wow.
Yeah. And then even in saya punya rumah sendiri dah makin berserabut. Wife dah bising lah. So kita upgrade ke office baru yang lagi besar. So far okay lah, kita boleh muat lagi semua barang because ada 2 tingkat. So far we dah siapkan tingkat 1. Kalau dah pernah tengok kat TikTok tu korang akan tahu lah. Sampai kita kena pakai apa tu, macam forklift punya benda tu.
Saya nampak video tu.
Ya, so far macam tu lah. Kita kalau tak cukup tempat, kita upgrade tempat. Sakit sikit lah dompet tu.
Janji happy.
Janji happy. Dia cukai happy lah ni.
Cukai happy.
Okay. Alright.
Lepas tu kan, since banyak mainan, apa cara Gordon jaga dan bersihkan mainan? Your model kits, all those.
Okay.
Since dia berhabuk banyak kan, and you banyak display kan.
Yes, betul tu. Okay, masalah tu memang habuk lah. So kalau usually Gundam, glass case lah. Gundam is glass case. Kalau statue yang besar-besar tu, saya terpaksa pakai air purifier yang sangat besar.
Air purifier.
Yes, dalam building tu, air purifier yang sangat besar.
Okay.
So bukan tak ada habuk, ada juga tapi kurang.
Itulah trik dia kan.
So kita pakai yang kalau masih ada habuk kan, kita pakai yang wife pakai untuk solid muka tu kan. Kita kita cuci lah, brush lah. Sebab tu lembut cukup.
Okay.
And then another final question, ada holy grail mainan tak you very
among
cherish?
all your collection, what is the holy grail? Like the most prized possession?
The most prized possession are probably I would say Kadok is from Jime Palace. It is a character called Asuna, if you know Sword Art Online. Asuna, because that's the first ever collaboration with the official license, with the sigil and everything. It's like a 1/4 scale size statue.
Wow,
That's probably 1/4 scale.
That's
size.
quite big though.
That's my prized possession.
That's huge.
Yeah, I think it's about about that. Yeah, somewhere about that.
That's crazy. That's
That's
crazy.
the first ever collaboration with the actual license.
And the rarity is super ultra rare.
The entire world, I think there's only like 300 pieces.
And you got one of them.
Yeah, I got one of it.
That's crazy.
Man, okay.
Damn. Okay.
Alright.
That.
I have another question. Okay. Masa you shoot TikTok semua tu kan?
Yeah.
You ada crew ikut you ke, or is this a one man show?
Kadang-kadang ada crew.
Oh,
Kadang-kadang kita kena tengok show macam
tapi
mana.
selalu I nampak sebab I ada kerja macam Gundam Tamashii. You selalu ada seorang buat atau you ada you plus one?
Yes, selalu macam tu. The camera person.
Yes.
Okay. Which is it super challenging if you're alone?
Alone memang susah. Terutamanya kalau tempat tu memang pack sangat. Awak tak boleh letak stand kat situ dan orang langgar-langgar kan.
Oh, I see.
Especially kalau contoh Wonderfest lah.
Okay. So in Malaysia, what are the kind of like the fest that you think is the best for toy collectors?
Oh, okay. Toy collectors Okay, let's start with diecast first lah. That time there's one diecast event that held in my Teku. That one legend.
Tokyo Atas Solo?
Yeah. Tokyo Atas Solo.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Memang kita dapat initiative punya collection dekat
Yes.
Atomic.
And the Atomica
With the
exhibition.
sign.
Yeah.
You, okay. Kalau macam figures, like
Usually Comic Fest they will start showing all the figures and everything lah.
okay.
Like Tamashi Nation and everything.
I see.
Tamashi Fest pun ada kan kadang-kadang.
Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Crimson ada soalan?
Ada, dah hilang.
Dah hilang?
Okay. Macam mana buat konten, selalunya Gordon edit sendiri kan?
Kadang-kadang saya edit, kalau tak sempat the camera person kena edit lah. Yang ikut-ikut tu selalu.
Macam mana
Ui, gegap.
Macam mana balancekan live, buat konten, business,
Nak edit lagi.
nak edit lagi dengan
Mainan semua.
family time lagi.
Family time. Oh, you family time.
So,
Gordon ada
macam
family.
mana handle benda tu?
Okay, senang. Because wife work from home, so bila-bila masa boleh jumpa. Family time tak ada isu lah. Family time,
Faham.
yang tu tak ada isu. Jadi yang lain tu, kita based on timetable lah. Kita
Kena buat
arrange
schedule lah.
Schedule kat Google Docs ke macam tu, Excel sheet macam tu. Kita ikut je lah. Ya, kalau terlupa nak masuk tu habis.
You buat
Dan
sendiri
dia-
ke or you ada PA yang buat kan?
Yang tu saya buat sendiri lah.
Buat
Sebab
sendiri.
masa free saya je sendiri yang tahu. Bila saya ada masa macam tu.
Easier lah kan?
Ya, easier.
Betul.
Tapi selalu all the business, everything is actually interrelated lah. Macam toys, saya pun buat cover untuk toys branding semua. Then kadang-kadang satu toys tu, ini barang sponsor. First saya boleh pakai untuk video saya boleh pakai untuk video dia lah. Two in one lah kan.
Faham.
Ni English.
You have to pandai to arrange lah so that it will be more manageable lah.
Ya, betul tu.
Okay. Alright, that's all the time that we have
Yes.
today. And berapa lama dah?
37
37.
Oh my god, sorry guys.
Okay. Wait.
Semua nama.
sorry.
No, because we talk too much about
Yeah.
our favorite stuff, you know.
Yes, ni
Yes.
Gampla guys, and I'm also interested to know all this.
Nah, macam mana episod hari ni, 3 episod semua best.
Semua best.
Semua best.
Alright, anyways, thank you so much, Gordon, for
sir.
coming and becoming our
Yes.
guest and sharing your experience
before that,
and your
My
your
quote of the day.
passion. Your quote of the day, Hanan.
Yeah, don't worry if you lose. Even legends miss launch sometimes.
Hey, wait. There's one question I want to ask.
Okay.
Very important. Okay.
Now I
Sorry.
Teruskan je.
Okay. You Beyblade you collect je ke or you ada main?
Saya main dengan wife saya.
Oh main. Main. You.
Sweet.
Bestnya.
Uh,
Selalu dia nampak saya beli baru, dia cakap, beli baru tu.
Jom test.
Oh, okay. I see.
Kiriman tekan tu.
Semua dia nak test. Dapat kereta baru, Tamiya baru, jom race. Race lah.
Okay lah.
Wife pun minat toys juga ke?
Wife tak minat toys, tapi dia suka try.
Dia suka try.
Apa yang saya beli, dia semua nak try.
Baguslah.
Kiriman tekan tu ni, kiriman Tamiya, kiriman apa?
So that means memang match lah dengan you
Yeah.
punya passion. So you cari barang, dia try.
Saya cari barang, dia try.
Basically the tester.
Alright. Okay, so sorry, I wanted to know a little bit where it's your turn. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, guys, to our channel and hit the bell notification.
Yes.
And also thank you Cycle Production
To do this podcast. And don't forget,
thank you
Grobo
Grobo
Cafe.
Radia Bukit Jelutong
Thank you
for
everyone.
hosting us. And then thank you very much Neo
Zito.
Zito,
Yes.
our clan.
And don't forget
our guest
very huge guest,
today,
Gordon Su.
Gordon Su.
Yes.
Wonderful
If
personality.
you don't know where to find him, can you mention where you want to
your
find
TikTok?
you?
Cari
Gordon?
je saya. Type Gordon Su.
Gordon Su.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
YouTube pun ada YouTube.
YouTube ada. Nah, dia semua ada, mesti ada semua.
Jadi kita drop dekat bawah.
Kita drop ke bawah. Tambah kerja editor. Alright, this has been episode 14.
Dari bawah dari zona show Situ bangkit pecah semua podcast Langgar hadaya bagaikan gangster Dalam arena panas marah kapi dalam tangan